Welcome back to the 3 Bourbon Years. We got a special guest in the building.
What?
Woodford Reserve,
Say what?
Master's Collection, Batch Proof, aka the German hand grenade.
2024.
2024.
Yes.
This year we're coming in at
Put this down before you hurt
121.2.
What'd you say?
So put it down before you hurt yourself.
Yeah, no, you're gonna break it.
121.2.
Yeah, so we're kind of all over with the proofs.
Point.
And we got
Don Froman.
Bound Froman.
Bound Froman product. What was our first year we got?
2021
And then
was
we
the
got-
one you got, and
had
then
everyone
you got
since.
2022, and then I got 2023, and then we got 2024.
Can you please,
No.
before we get into it, can you please talk about how ridiculous this bottle is? Price,
All right.
the size, everything.
So last year, bit of controversy with this bottle. So the first thing is the fact that it's their like flagship product. So just their Woodford Reserve. That's like $30 at batch proof, which somehow goes up $100. On top of it, last year they lowered it to a 700 milliliter. Again, they followed the same lead. So kind of frustrating. Hard to find. Obviously, we're glad to get it though because they can be good. Last year's was a bit disappointing. But this is a Brown-Forman product. Obviously, Woodford Reserve. This one is 121.2 proof, as Ethan said. You know, this raises the question like how Elijah Craig and Larceny can take their $20 to $30 bottles, release it at barrel proof, and only, you know, go to like $30. But you know, this is the only way to experience Woodford Reserve at barrel strength, so you're kind of cornering us, so I guess we gotta do it.
We are lucky that we found it though. I
Yes.
mean, these are hard to find.
Well, and usually, okay, so this retails for $130 now. I think like 2021 it was like under 100, or I think you got it for about 100.
No, I thought it was like 120.
yeah, it was like 120.
Yeah.
Well, I think they might have had it a little more expensive, but like
Cork pop.
Yeah.
it's been going up each year.
Huge
and
chode
the
cork.
volume.
Historical-
Yeah, it's been going up each year, but the reason, so we got to touch
Historical
on
chode.
Shrinkflation.
the reason why they're doing that though is also apparently to hit European market because they do things. They don't have 750s; they have 700. So that's the reason. So they when they export to different countries, I don't know. It's made in America. Keep it in America. America first.
Yes. America.
But while I pour this, drop a comment down below. Have you guys been able to find the 2024 version of Woodford Batch Proof?
Please tell me it's good.
Yeah, hopefully it's really great. Did you pay more than $135 like we did for it? Yeah, just let us know. We reply to most comments. Just don't be an ass. We'll probably get a comment back. So,
We'll still reply to it if you are. So,
yeah. All right. Here, Mitch, bring your glass over here.
Bon Froman.
Classic, dark, mahogany, rich.
I mean, she's dark.
bold. I think you're right. Isn't
I think
it just
this is
barrel
just
proof?
barrel proof
Yeah,
whiskey.
I would guess.
right.
And they just take all of, like a big batch of it to make these each year, and this is what the proof turns out to be when they take all those
Oh,
barrels.
maybe it's barrel proof, but it's batched.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's a like you said.
I think that's what it is.
Like
Barrel
it's a
batch
slight
proof.
blended barrel proof.
All right.
Smells like Jack Daniels.
We
barrel
just
proof.
had the whiskey traveler. Sorry, the traveler whiskey.
The whiskey traveler.
And holy smokes,
Yeah, no,
this
this
is
is-
a next level
This is way better.
nose.
You ever gotten like punched in the nose?
Yeah, you're right.
Like smell blood?
when you get hit with like a basketball in the
I
face.
swear you
yeah.
said that.
No, he said that once.
Is that what you said?
Recently,
Yeah, yeah.
Recently.
Was it the last batch proof you said that?
Probably.
All right, so I feel like I'm diving headfirst into a pool of chocolate and like
Yeah, I know.
and blood,
That's
or like pennies.
pennies.
Like-
copper. You're smelling
yeah.
copper, and
this is not what JC Penney's tastes.
I'm smelling copper, and
All right,
There's some metallic aspect.
there's definitely brown sugar.
I got a
Caramel.
wait, I'm gonna take you somewhere quick.
Oh, okay.
licorice.
So you're
Yeah,
you're alive in like 1769,
it's a very specific.
Wow.
Time.
Okay.
and you happen to be a swashbuckler on the high seas,
All right.
And scurvy.
you're picture yourself in a hammock
Yar.
on like the second, you know, the living quarters of a giant pirate ship,
Okay.
and you're smelling like really old wood that's been just sitting in salt water.
Some sweaty wood.
There is a little bit of a metallic thing, and those are the cannonballs or some shackles.
Oh,
sitting
I
in
get.
the
Okay,
corner.
so there's some rusted
A little bit of
balls.
gunpowder.
And I'm not gonna lie, there was a little bit of like rumminess to this.
It is kind of almost tropical, like a pineapple hint or like a tinge.
Not tropical, yeah, but like just something little, like a little bit floral. I don't know. It's dark though.
It's very dark. Brown Foreman classic. You get that dark brown sugary caramel.
It's dark and ominous.
Definitely.
It's really
dark and ominous.
It's just like burnt char.
Yeah, it's very burnt.
I'm kind of worried. I feel like this one's just gonna.
I hope it's not just bitter.
Slap the tongue around.
Is this a juicy oak popsicle?
It's gonna rub you raw.
Soaked oak log.
No Vaseline.
All right,
You're the only guy that uses
We
Vaseline.
took it to a dark place.
I have to use Vaseline. It works.
You use Vaseline.
I use the little tiny.
Who doesn't use the Burt's Bees, man?
Dude.
Who doesn't use the birth?
What are you, a high school girl from 2008?
They know the
let's get
best
into it.
how to make their lips
Cheers.
soft. Cheers.
Hold on, let's get second sip here before we talk. No words. Should have sent a
Waves of emotion.
Huh.
Sounds like you're describing a cologne.
Batch proof by Woodford. Johnny Depp's just in a desert, like shoveling sand for some reason.
Batch proof
in your
by
commercial.
Bound Froman.
Okay. This falls right in line with getting hit with a basketball in your face. Like everything is up front. Like it's like pop in the nose and flavor. The finish is fairly decent, but I think everything that I've experienced so far is like flavors, and then you're like, okay, there's something there after.
It offends.
I don't even. I'm gonna take a third.
Okay. I'm actually getting a lot of bitterness on this. I don't know if you guys are. I'm getting a good amount of char on the front, and then on the back, I'm getting a lot of oak. It's not as sweet as I remember, I think.
I'm
There's
getting
not a lot
like
of
burnt like peanut brittle, or like some sort of like toffee peanut brittle that's been in the oven that your mom back in the day was like, oh shoot, get it out of there, and it's like been overdone.
I was gonna say like toffee or something, but I think peanut brittle is more in line.
Peanut brittle does make sense.
To
Toffee's a good one too.
left
but
in the
it's
oven
like-
too long.
It's like right in the mid palate before it gets to the finish. You get like this peanut brittle type of flavor. It's sweet up front. I think it's super heavy oak. To me, like I was almost
very
gonna say
bitter
like
at first.
if you took like some like really thick vanilla extract and you put it into a pan and you just like almost like let it simmer in a pan.
Oh yeah,
Sauce
yeah.
It's almost
Divine,
like
cooked
something
it down.
like something like that. Like that's almost what I'm getting.
That
It's
makes
just
sense.
like a burnt vanilla.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, there's a burnt there. There's something
there's
like
a little bitterness. I agree
Yeah.
with Mitch. I just don't know if for me if it's as much as what you're describing.
Well, so here's the thing: is I think the reason it's probably not as offensive as I'm making it sound, but like I'm holding it to the other ones, and I think it was yours, the 22 one, that like did such a good job of like not burning in your mouth. It was all throat, and it just had this sweetness and so much flavor and vanilla in the mouth that like this is like the opposite of that. Like it's burning and bitter in the mouth, and then it kind of soft in the back.
who said rough? Like this is gonna slap you around a little bit.
That was me.
I-
Like you take like a
four-
metal file and you just like pull someone's tongue out and go,
Fourth sip, I have a little bit of a raw mouth already.
yeah.
Like it's up front and like hanging onto the roof of my mouth, but like
Some guy's gonna tell us, put water in it.
Oh yeah, I mean you can put water in anything.
Yeah.
okay.
You purists are assholes or something like that.
I will say though, besides what we're kind of talking about, not overly complex.
No,
It's kind of like
pretty straightforward.
burnt, woody, oaky, peanutty, brittle, toffee, dark,
Is this drying?
vanilla extract. There isn't like a lot of.
Anyone else's mouth like kind of drying, almost
That's
like
what
a
I'm saying.
wine?
That's what I'm saying. That's the raw factor.
Yeah,
It's
like
something
it like
this.
It's
after
very
you drink
dry.
like a very red dry wine, like
Yep.
huh?
I'm with you on that.
$130 for 700.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right, are we ready, ladies
nose
and
is
gents?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure. I'm gonna go deny.
Oh.
So I feel like these are getting worse and worse. Now, granted, I think 2022 is better than 2021. Not by much. They're both really good. Last year's I was disappointed in because obviously they pulled down the volume and the price went up, and now you did it again. I understand things are expensive right now, and you might have to do it. I think this is like keeps going more into the like bitterness and the offensive like burning mouth area, where a couple years ago they had that like sweetness nailed down and it was viscous and just really good. I don't know if they're like blending in and mixing more not good stuff now that that was a horrible way to say it, but you know what I mean.
Very articulate.
I'm a deny.
Just kidding.
The not good stuff.
I'm just kidding. I can go. I'm gonna deny also.
Yeah.
There's no reason anybody should be spending $133 on this stuff. Yeah. It's just not worth it at all. I think this is like one of our best whiskeys a couple years ago.
Yes,
it was like in our
it
top,
was our. I think it was
top
number
5.
one. Yours was, I think, for 2022.
Yeah, it might have been number 1, and I think there's a fall from grace that's taken place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. To me, it's just all tongue burn. It's just like it's just super oaky, like over oaked, whatever they're doing with their blending methodology or their aging methodology.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, it can be great. It has been great with other products. It's great that come from Brown-Forman, but I feel like with this, it's just like, go if you want this, you can go pick up any Jack Daniel's barrel proof bourbon.
Right.
And it will do the exact same thing that you get
no
here,
kidding.
but it's everywhere on the shelf, and it's half the price.
And if you want to take a little bit of a chance, find any Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Yeah, honestly.
And it's going to give you
right around
probably
there.
a better experience. For how
60,
much cheaper?
67. Oh, I think they're like
It's like a
$70.
third, of the, 2/3 of the price. Yeah.
Exactly. By two
It's
of
a
them.
third less.
By 2 of them.
No, but yeah.
I'm a deny too. This is kind of ridiculous.
Certified snickle free.
$133.
We talked about last year. This kind of fell in line with the way Remus is headed, right? I think we had that. We said that in a video where it's just kind of the fall from grace, and I'm just getting rough, burning, overwhelming on the front end, and it's kind of ruining my taste buds to really enjoy anything else that's there. But also, there isn't anything else there, so I'm sitting there searching for it. And
you're trying to pull greatness out of it because it's $130.
$30. Like, there's so many.
Like, if you're gonna hurt me, give me something else.
Yeah.
You know, like, give me some pleasure with the pain.
If you're gonna give me a little slap, give me a little tickle. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
So 3 denies from the bourbon.
What's going on with the whiskey, guys? Why?
Are we getting more cynical as we age?
Well, that's the thing. Are we becoming pickier and pickier, or is whiskey actually getting worse and worse?
We're just gonna get like Booker's on subscription and just like hide in a cave.
Well, okay, but like, is this
any Bookers?
Is this a production thing?
I know, I don't.
Is this a production thing? Are they trying to produce more and more so they're mixing in?
You want my?
It's literally like
it's
like the subprime mortgages from 2008 where they're like, let's get these people that can't actually afford to buy a home.
That's actually a good point.
And and then it just collapsed the whole thing.
I feel like it's a lot of people that like don't necessarily care.
That's what it comes down to.
I think they're just like, that's fine, they'll buy it.
Like I think they don't.
Guess what we did?
It almost feels like they don't care.
I know.
Like they're just like bottle whatever if it's barrel proof, whatever. It tastes okay. Put it out. People will review it and love it. People will review it and hate it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay,
put it out.
But I've seen a lot of reviews on this, and across the board, people are like, this is not a good standard.
Yeah.
Like, this is a special release, and it's blah. Like, it is not good.
There's nothing special about it.
No.
Listen,
so, like, people are going to stop buying it, especially
when we scored our first one, that was like the first bottle that I was like, I am going to cherish this like it's my own child.
Yes.
I hang on to this forever.
Yeah.
And now, truthfully, this bottle,
it's going to sit on the shelf.
For disclosure, don't care what happens to it.
It's going to sit on the shelf to compare with other batch proofs for the future.
That's not a good feeling.
You don't want to spend $133 on that.
No.
So, all right. Well, that'll do it, folks. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share this video if you can. Click it. Doesn't do you any harm. Does us a lot of good.
It helps us.
Click it or ticket.
One click.
Click it for the boys. All right. And
boys.
Just let us know if you've been able to find us. Let us know what you think of this year's. How is it compared to other versions or renditions that you've had?
Are we being
better or
dramatic?
worse? Yeah, just let us know.
I don't know.
We appreciate it. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. All right.
All for one for all.
Cheers.